Hello crafters, I'm going to do another of the pick 10s. I have done a couple off camera for various reasons. One was a camera fail and the other one I just felt like doing one and I didn't want to be on camera. Anyway, I'm going to mix up my sticks again. I'll just pop them back in and I did have a go at picking 10 out first and then manipulating my piece afterwards, but I'm not very good with the decision making and it's quite a slow process and not one that I think people want to be stuck watching as I procrastinate and and ah. So I think we'll do this the way we have been doing it. We'll just pick one out and see what we get. So let us see. Collage down strips of painty paper. Okay. Right, let's go and get some of that then. Be right back. Right, I've got some painty papers here. It's quite bright, that yellow. Maybe I'll have a go with that because that looks hard to work with. What do you reckon? A weird colour combination and some shapes. So maybe we'll try that and see where we go with that. What shall I do? Shall I cut them or shall we rip them? Let's have a rip. Oh, I don't know if it will rip very well. Yes. Oh, we don't have to have strips, do we? We could just have some little bits and bobs. There, look, that's looking a bit of an interesting start. Let's see if we can stick them down. Oh, I'm not sure if that will work very well with paint on the back. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all okay. It's bank holiday weekend, not that it makes a huge amount of difference, except my husband and my eldest daughter. Oh no, I lie, my husband isn't working, but my eldest daughter is on call, so she'll have to work if she gets a call on Monday. Hopefully we'll get some games in today and tomorrow. Right, so here we go. There's some painty paper. Let's go for the next one. Add paint using a store card. Okay, let me go and get some paint then. Right, a bit of, I'm going with blue and orange because that's what's on the painty paper, and also I can't imagine a worse pairing. Oh, right, let's see what we can do with that. What should we do? I think we'll just add some. Oops. Be careful here because I think I'm making brown. I don't think I want to go overboard. Just add a little bit more of the orange. And maybe we'll just add a few lines here and there. It's already looking a little bit weird. Never mind. Alright, I think we'll stop there. Let's clear that out of the way for now. Let's pick another stick. What did I do with that one? I've lost my stick already. That's not good. Did I put it back? I hope not. Oh well, if I did, it'll have to put it back. I don't know what I've done with that. How weird. Alright, the next one. Oh, here we go. Add diamonds. Of course it would be add diamonds. Well, I've made myself a diamond, what do you call it? Homemade stamp that we can use. After the last one where I got completely stuck and didn't know what to do. So I'm going to have a go at using this, and I think I might as well just use up some of this paint that I've got as well. So let's see how we go with that. That's not too bad. Let's have another one of those maybe over here. And perhaps I'll try a blue one as well. Let's go rogue. Okay, let's have, let's go up here. Try not to think about it too much. And we'll have one half off down here like that. Oh, I'm not really liking this at the moment. It's a bit of a hot mess. Never mind. Let's go for another stick. I wish I knew what I'd done with the other one. Finger paint. Oh my goodness. Finger paint. Oh, is there any more paint left on here, or should we go for a different colour? Maybe we'll have a different colour. Right, I've pulled out a little bit of yellow. Right, finger paint. Well, that could be interesting. I think what I'll do is I'll just add some fingerprints. better. Weirdly, although they are a strange combination of colours, that's certainly nothing I'd ever pick to make a piece of collage or artwork from. Quite liking how it's coming together. Yeah, thank you, Kay, for that idea of the diamonds. I don't know why last time I got completely bogged down with using the bling type diamonds. It didn't cross my mind there was any other thing, but it can be a shape. I've even got a background sort of stamp with diamonds on. Why I never thought of that, I don't know. But sometimes my brain is a bit funny like that, and it doesn't think of things that are obvious to some people. Well, there we go. It's not kind of anything I'd have planned to do. I'll pick another stick and then we'll see what we do, because I might need to dry this. Right, used coloured pencils. Right, I shall dry this and be back. Right, I'm back with some coloured pencils. I think I will probably stick to the same kind of colours. What shall we do? Shall we do just random colouring, or shall we do shapes? It's looking a bit... let's have an orange for a start. Maybe we'll do some more sort of orange squares and tie in some of these things. Maybe we'll have some circles. You can see it's hard to stay in frame since I'm working at a distance, but I forget. Right, there's a bit of that. Shall we add a bit of yellow? And if so, what shall we do? There's quite a bit of yellow already on there. Maybe I'll just leave that. Yep, I think I'm going to leave that. I don't want to overdo that. Let's put those away. Give ourselves a bit of space and pick the next stick. Add random numbers. Okay, I will be back with something for that. Right, now I've got this random number stencil which I thought I could use. I was going to use spice marmalade, but I think actually I'm going to go in with something a bit darker, and I think we will go and put some black on it because it is quite colourful. Let's see what will happen. Right, let's try that. Let's see what happens. I have to say this is not really in my comfort zone of colours, but if you don't try new things then you never know. I think we'll have one more patch of that. Maybe I'll turn it around and do it down here somewhere like that. Don't really want that big number, so we'll do that, I think. And this black soot distress oxide, whoops, didn't do that very well, never mind, is it's not terribly black, it's sort of a grey colour. Let me just clean my stencil a bit. Don't know if it'll come off on my drop paper, it might. No, it won't. Let's give it a spray. Don't want to waste that ink if I don't have to. Lovely. I'll just leave that there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The one that went missing, 6. And let's pick another. Collage newspaper or magazine text. Okay. Let me go and see what I've got. That might be hard to find. Right, I've just ripped out a page from Daphne's diary, which is really why I bought it in the first place, to use it for sort of having different things to craft with. Right. Oh, the text is kind of blue as well. I don't want too much of it, I don't think. Let's see. And I think I better use some 3-in-1 because I don't think that will stick on the glue stick will work on the acrylic paint very well. Not going to think about it too much. I thought about inking round them, but I think rather than draw attention to them, I will. Oh, look, we can cover that messy bit of stenciling. Don't really want to draw attention to these. We'll kind of get them to sit in the background somewhere. There we go. Should we have one more? Yes, we will. And I'll put it there. Should need to cut a bit of that off when it's dry. Okay, let's go for number 8. Outline something and smudge it. okay. I'm guessing we will be highlighting those after all then. Let's see what we've got. I'll use this. This is a Stabilo All. Not sure I can smudge it with my finger. Or I could, can I smudge it? Will you let me smudge it with water? Or I could use, I could have used gelatos or something, couldn't I? And it actually does say just outline something, not everything. Maybe we'll just try that and see where we go. And I am going to smudge it with water. Very slightly with water. I'm not sure I'm liking that, but should I do them all or should I just do two? I think I'll just do that because I'm not really liking that. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, number 9 coming up. Use chalk pastels. Okay. Right, I'm going to dry that slightly and then I'll be back. Right, I found some chalks. These are ancient. I must have bought these, I won't say 20 years ago, but it can't be, I bet it's not much under that, because when I had my eldest, my daughter, we moved from Surrey, which was where we were living, up to the Midlands, because my dad hadn't been very well and we just wanted to be closer to family. And I got into card making and things then, and I must have bought them I'd say fairly into that. So my eldest was 2 when we moved, so yeah, they're old and hardly used, I should say, because it's not something, I don't even know what I bought them for and what you use them for. Maybe I used them for putting through a stencil or something. I really can't remember. Anyway, I'm just going in with some orange and yellow at the moment, getting rid of some of that white. I think actually I'm liking it more. I don't know. I have to say it's one of the most bizarre things I've ever created. But I think it helps knocking back that white though. It was looking a bit weird. I might just add a little blue to that text. I'm hoping this isn't too dark. I don't think any chalk is dark really, is it? There. I don't know if I like that more or less now. Actually, I quite liked the white text on there, I think. There, that will do. I have added chalk and used something I haven't used in years. Okay, I think we're on the last stick. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, last one. Let's see what it is. Use a jelly plate or plastic to add paint. Okay, let's have a think of this then. I'm thinking, well, I'm not going to get my jelly plate out to do anything on there now because I think that will ruin that. Maybe we will just add in a little bit of white. Let me just reach through here because there is some white paint left on my desk. A bit there. And it doesn't fit terribly well on that. No, I had some plastic. I wonder if this is a bit thick, this plastic. Let's see what happens. I'm going to need okay, I've just watered down a little bit of might have to water it down a bit more. Oh, I've gone white. Do we think that's going to be a bit stark? Let's see. I don't want to, I'm only going to put some on. I don't want too much on here because I'm just going to, yeah, just squidge a bit on because I don't really want it going over everything. I quite like that dendritic effect there. I wonder if I can get that to happen again. Yeah, not too bad. I quite like that. Oh, I quite like that. That's that could cover up some of this text as well, which I'm not that keen on. I'm going a bit too much here. Calm down, Stephanie. I think we'll stop there. I think that is sufficient. Let's dry it and then I'll come back and see if it needs anything. Right, I'm going to put that to one side for a minute because technically we have finished, but I think I'm going to put a flower or something on it. So I'm going to doodle one on the back. This is the back of the painty paper that we used at the beginning. and so I think I will doodle us a flower, and I think we'll go quite big. Hang on a minute, I am stuck to some paint. Okay, right, I've got a blue and yellow arm now. What shall we do? Let's just... not going to worry too much about it. Shall I layer it up with another one? In which case I might use the other side. Perhaps I'll just do this as like a flower centre. Where's my flower? That is not my flower down here. I don't know if I'll use this or not. Make it look like a button, a Betsy Doodle flower. Right, let's cut this one out. And I think I might just put some dots on it or something. I'll do it like that, I think. And this one, looking for an orange Sharpie, I'm not sure. I don't really like that colour. Bit late now, I'm going to stick with it. So yeah, I doubt we'll be doing very much exciting today. We might play some board games. Although in fairness, I did, when I got up, I had a text from my youngest daughter who said, "Don't worry if you don't see me today, Mum. I didn't go to bed. It's 6 o'clock this morning and I haven't gone to bed yet. So you might not see me all day." So I doubt she'll be joining in, but my eldest daughter might. If not, my husband and I will play games. We've got loads of board games. We're big board game fans, so we'll perhaps do that just to mark the fact that it's a bank holiday weekend. I might give my mum and dad a Zoom call later. Although I did see them during the week, they popped round with some flowers for the garden. they have a greenhouse and they grow their own. They grow loads of tomatoes, and then they grow flowers and things to put in their garden, which they have done. But they've got a few spare and asked if I wanted them. And since I can't get out to a garden centre easily, I said yes, please. So I've at least put some things in some of my containers. I mean, I don't have any fresh compost, but I've got the compost that went into the pots last year, so I've just used that with a bit of that long or slow release, I think it's called, slow release fertiliser. So that will hopefully make the pots look a bit more interesting, because there literally was nothing going on in them apart from some sweet peas which my dad had grown. Well, there were my packets of sweet peas that I'd got for my birthday when I had, because I had a big birthday. I had three different people buy me flowers or a flower gift. They were all different, but they all came with, because they came from the same company, packets of sweet peas. And I love sweet peas anyway. I have some every year. And my dad offered to grow them for me, and I think he grew 2 packets worth. And then the next time I saw him, he looked devastated, and I said, "Oh, whatever's the matter?" And he said that they'd had a visitor to the greenhouse, and a mouse had come in and eaten all the shoots on the peas, on sweet peas. So got 1 packet left, which he's grown, and there was enough there for a pot of sweet peas for me and a pot of sweet peas for him. So mine are just beginning to flower, and they smell delightful. They're all pink at the moment, but they smell lovely. I don't really like that centre, but I quite like the flower. Maybe we will not use that one. Maybe I'll just do something on there. Let's try one more thing. I wonder what blue will look like. Probably not great. That was the orange that I meant to use. That's looking a bit messy there. Never mind. Perhaps we will try a blue. That's a bit dark. Never mind. I think my Sharpies are running out. Also, they don't work terribly well over paint. I mean, you can't really expect them to, but that will do. Oh, I know, put pen works better in there. I'll add a few stripes on there. Strange colours indeed. I still like the idea of a button flower, so we'll do that and cut that one out. And I'm not going to keep making loads of these, so it's either going to be this one or the previous one. And can't remember which way up it went. I don't think it really matters, does it? I might just add a silly doodly flower like that. To add it or not to add it? I mean, that's just a bit plain, isn't it? Well, not plain, but now I feel like I need more of them. What do you think, guys? What do you think? What else have I got? I've got some of these made up flowers, but I don't think they will. Take them out. No, go away. Not you. I've got a feeling that those are going to come out every project, and every project I'm going to put them back and say, no, not those. Okay, what does it look like with this in? I'm going to stick with that, I think. Right, I'm just going to stick it down, and that's it. I'm stopping. Otherwise, this is the whole thing. As left to my own devices, I can be procrastinating and umming and ahhing and, you know, trying to make a decision. Should I do this? Should I do that? And then it's just... I'm not going to think. I'm just sticking it down. There. Not sure what I'm thinking to this, but I'm just going to trim that bit off there. I think I'm going to ink around the edge. That helps. And maybe we'll just have some dots in there. And we'll call that a day, I think. Not entirely happy with that, but that's the nature of random things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'll show you the other two quickly if I've got them to hand that I made off camera. Well, one was on camera, but the memory card filled up and it failed to record part of the video and I couldn't get it back, so I had to give up with that. That's better. I'll stick with that, I think. Right, so there's that pick 10. Still lost that stick. I don't know where that is. I'm going to have to go through them all and see if I can find it. Right, here is one that I made in yellow. I don't know what that bit of gold is, but it can stay if it wants to. And another one that I made in pink. So those two I'm going to put in my book, and then there's this horrific graffiti mess that's going to go in there as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back again soon with something else when I've cleaned up, as I think I need a bath now. I don't know if you can see my arm, but it is blue, yellow. Yep, I need a clean. Bye for now.